Hey everyone, my name is Sean and this is Sean Stocks. Today we're going to continue talking about the underdog, the lucky stock, the one and only Clov, C-L-O-V. And we're going to get started right away and talk about the beautiful price movement today. We saw on Monday and Tuesday, they basically canceled each other out. But here we are on Wednesday going up 3.35%. That is pretty good, especially we saw again the $7 range real quick. This was really quick at the beginning of the day, and we also saw it right around about 10:40 a.m. Okay, so we opened up at $8.07. We saw that dip right there, but then we kept on going up. We hit real quick $8.29. And then we dipped back down to $7.97, and we weren't done, right? That was a quick little drop there, but we weren't done with this stock. We went continuously up, passing that VWAP all the way up to the intraday high of $8.43. We were so close. We were so close to passing $8.50 today. But alas, we went down to $8.32. Still a great increase for the day. And in the after hours, we dropped by 2 cents to $8.30. So, when we see this continuous, moving up, we saw that clash on Monday and Tuesday between the prices. We had an increase and a drop the following day. But maybe we'll see, a continuous increase from 832 up tomorrow. I think that would be really cool to see. But tell you what, right? When you hit the $7 range, that's a great opportunity to buy. As I was saying in the Discord, when we saw that in the morning, I was like, oh, I'm getting in. I actually did get some at $8.05, $8.07. And so I was pretty happy with that. Still happy with that. That's pretty good gains for one day. But we will see. We will see where this stock goes over the next, 2 weeks, 3 weeks before we have our earning report that was moved up a couple of days, which always is bullish to see. And of course, we still have, the great options going in on August 20th. See how that plans out because we got a very bullish sentiment there. But for the day, at least, we did see that great increase. When we look at the volume for the day, that's something else that I want to point out. 16.26 million. That is not a lot of volume, okay? And we saw, again, not a lot of volume the week before we shot up to $28. And that, you compare that to the average volume, 53.96, and that's so much lower. That's so much lower to see that. So that is really interesting to see. When we look at the order flow, this is day 3. Day 3 of having inflow and outflow for this stock being 0 for large scale orders. There's not a lot of large scale orders for the stock. Of course, there's medium scale orders, there's small scale orders. But again, it's kind of interesting because you look at that and you're like, what are the big players thinking? Why are they not here, right? We know though, that they're in the dark pool because we can see that it's 51.93%, which is 8.28 million of the volume for the day. And that's comparing to 58%, okay? And so when you look at that, you're like, that's still a lot of volume. So we know that they're there in the dark pool, trading their blocks of shares that we have there. And so it's still a really popular stock overall in terms of volume, but at the end of the day, we're still low. We're still low right now in the volume. So definitely interesting to see that low volume. Hopefully we see that big movement soon, okay? Next, we look at Reddit. We see this great momentum, 39.4 thousand members. We got a Discord. We got a great post, discussions, due diligence posts, everything like that. And this one was really cool. We saw Andrew Toy, the president, speaking at a hearing for Medicare Advantage in 2018. If you want to see a video that really shows that this is a wholesome company, that they feel like I'm a respectable human being for holding my shares, it's a great video. I watched the entire thing, right? And when you look at it, you're just like, okay, I understand why I invested in this stock, not just because it's great potential in terms of monetary gains, but also because it's overall a good company, right? I want to invest in good companies that I believe in their mission, I believe in their goals, I believe in their growth, I believe in everything that they have. That is why that I'm so, convinced that this is a great potential of a stock. They got great leadership on top of all of that. So, again, check out this video. I'm going to have this linked in the description for y'all to see. So next, we're going to go into fintel.io, and this shows the short squeeze score right now is 53.22 out of 100. So it has, been lower since it first began, since we first talked about it a couple of weeks ago. It was number one. And so it has dropped a good amount of spots, but I still believe that right now, of course, can it squeeze tomorrow? Probably not, right? But can it squeeze a couple of weeks from now? Maybe, right? So that's kind of what we're looking for. And then we got short shares availability. We got 2.8 million shares available and 0.93% for the short borrow fee rate. And again, 1 to 2 to 3% before it shot up to $28. I'm not really worried about this being so low, okay? Next, we're going to go into Ortex. And if you like this video so far, please smash that like button for me. It really helps. Also, subscribe and ring the bell so you can get notifications on my upcoming videos. In Ortex, we can see that we have a current short interest percentage of the free float at 22.87% with a decrease in the short interest by 1.04%. The cost of borrow average is at 1.64% and the cost to borrow max is at 3.96%. The days to cover is at 0.79 days, and the utilization rate is increasing. We're back in the 90% range, 91.11%. So that is a good increase from the previous day. And 7 days ago, it was at 81%. And so overall, being utilized a lot more. Really interesting to see that. And of course, we're going to talk about Ape Wisdom. We're going to talk about the trending stocks on Reddit in the past 24 hours because that's important. When you see the talk of the town, when you see Wall Street Bets talking about something, we know that it has good potential. And we look at the stocks. We look at S&P 500, number 1, Tilray, number 2, AMD, Facebook, GameStop, AMC, Robinhood, BlackBerry, Clover Health Investments. Robinhood, I think, is IPOing on the 29th, which is tomorrow. And I asked everyone about it real quick. I said, where will Hood go when it's listed? I said, is it going to go up or down? People love to say that it's going to go down, so maybe it will. And someone said, so much hate on this. I wouldn't be surprised if it jumps. And I remember, a little bit ago, we got Krispy Kreme back on the menu, right? And everyone was saying, nah, this is going to go down. But did it? Did it go down on day one? No, it went up. And I said in reply, yeah, it's kind of my thoughts too. Like everyone is hating on it. And I'm opposite thinking in the sense that what if it's like D-Nut all over again? Now, I'm not saying that I love Robinhood, right? Especially when you have the GameStop fiasco back in January. That was really bad to see, right? But, at the same time, Robinhood started the zero commission trend that we've seen. So they have their place in retail, but they kind of lost it. They definitely lost it in January. So I'm interested to see what happens. with Robinhood stock tomorrow. I'm going to have my eyes peeled for that. So get excited. Get excited to take a look at it and see. It's always fun. So in these, by the way, people were able to vote on this. If you subscribe, you can actually see, these community posts that I have. And sometimes I like to put in fun posts in there. So check it out. I'm definitely going to have some tomorrow on Monday. I'm coming up. And I had one each day this week so far. So definitely check that out. Definitely subscribe so you can see that. But that's really it for this video. If you have any questions, comments, want me to cover anything in the future, please comment down below. I want to hear your thoughts. And, I hope that we have a great trading day tomorrow, you lucky people. Take care. Bye-bye.